Just want to encourage y'all today. Good afternoon and have a blessed day. And know that you are loved. Good morning, 12 and Janet. Know that you are loved today and God loves you. And I just wanted to get on here and just let y'all know, you know what? It's a lot of voices and a lot of negativity saying about Black women out there. But the ones who doing positives and doing the good things in the community, our voice is not being heard. So today I just wanted to spread a word out saying that we are the change in our community. We are the leaders in our community. We are holding our babies accountable. We are teaching our babies how to be ladies, how to present themselves, how to stay focused on the education, how to not fall into the trap of the enemies having babies at a young age. And the ones who don't have father figures, yes, there are some uncles and there are some brothers and there's some other leaders in the community stepping up to the plate, talking to the young ladies and let them know how they're supposed to present themselves when a man come to them and talk to them. Open up car doors and let them know they're beautiful. Because most women is not getting that. Young girls not getting that at home. And when a little boy tell them that, it's so easy for them to fall short and open up their legs and a lot of peer pressure and stuff like that. And I don't hear a lot of that on YouTube. I hear a lot of bashing that, you know, the single motherhood, this and that or whatever. It take two the mingle. And yes, us as mothers, it's our responsibility out as our mother and fathers to teach our babies, talk to them and let them know because there are peer pressures when they go to school. You know, you got young kids doing drugs at a young age. You got young kids having intercourse at young age. You know, and a lot of stuff that we don't address this. We only address the problem, but we really never get down to the solution. So my solution today is if you can, charity could start at home. If you don't have no kids, if you could start with your nieces, your nephew, sit down and talk to them and explain them about, we call it the birds and the bees, and let them know there are consequences and things we make in life. And no, this walk is not going to be easy. Because believe me, peer pressure is very hard. And I know that as growing up as a child, not getting into smoking weed and stuff. And I've seen a lot of people on lunch break, you know, doing that. And I stray from that because that's not my thing. My thing was to get my credit and graduate early. And also, mothers, please, please go shopping with your daughters and teach them how to dress appropriate, how to keep themselves covered and be classy. Because I see now a lot of young girls dressing like they're like 30 and 40 years old, and these babies only 16 and 17, and they develop real fast these days. They got the chest hanging out and everything. So we really, really need to go back to the basic. Just sitting down, talking with our family, eating dinner at the table, having talks, if you're having problems in school, parents, having a relationship with your child teacher, go to the PTA meetings, go to the board education meetings, go to the city council meetings. Just, you know, just get involved with your child. They have sports. Get involved with their sports, swimming lessons, track lessons, tennis, you know, and they have after school programs for extra credit so the kids could graduate early. Get involved in that. You know, it's a lot of things that we can make a difference in our household. And I know we get a lot of bash, us Black women, And yes, it is. We are a high rate of single motherhood, but yes, we know the problem, and some of us are addressing the solution. But like I said, Rome was not built in a day, and we cannot judge another person. Everybody make mistakes in life. We all have. When we was a child, we did childish things, but as we get older, we get wiser and we do things differently, you know. And like I said, I have taught a lot of girls a lot of things because that was my gift, to mentor younger women that some of their mother wasn't there. They was incarcerated. So God put in my spirit to help them. And today, some of these women are sergeant in the army, the nurses, the LPNs, the teachers, the counselors. They started nonprofit organizations, did advocate for women with HIV. So there's a lot you could do. And like I said again, take your platform on YouTube and take it seriously because you never know what a person going through. If you could just touch one person's life, whatever you're saying and doing is not in vain. And like I always say, you know what? Each one teach one. You know, it's always somebody smarter and prettier than you. But the end of the day is you never know what a person going through. We always look at the outwards, how they dress, the car they drive, the home they live in, the career they got. See, we always see the glory, but we don't know the story. We don't know the midnight cries. We don't know the struggles. We don't know the nights they had to stay up and study for the essay, for the test, the midterm, just to pass that course, to graduate. We don't know the 2 jobs they had to feed their kids, to make sure to keep a roof over their head. We don't know that father that the mother left him with that child, you know. So there's a lot of things that we overlook. We overlook a lot of things and we never talk about it and we push stuff under the rug and we always blaming one another. But instead of us blaming one another, can we just come to the table and brainstorm and see what we could do? And see, that's what I did. I came up with a team. And I'm the only female on the team. And I see the problem in the inner city. So I came up with a team for the state of New York, for our education, our economics, for our men to get contractors. Because the end of the day is, and we're going to keep it real, they're not doing nothing for the blacks in the inner city. Election time, only people really get out and vote every 4 years. A lot of people don't even vote local. And a lot of those judges, when your babies going to those judges and stuff, a lot of them don't care. They're giving your child 4 and 5 years or whatever. So what y'all really need to do, instead of really talking, a lot of people do a lot of talking, no action. Y'all need to start sitting back, the smart ones, start writing proposal. Start challenging the people who y'all put in office. Hold them accountable. You know, what is their platform? What did they vote for? What did they vote against? These are different questions we need to ask. And see, we preaching to the choir. We bashing one another, you know? But like I said, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So my thing is, yes, I'm always by my brother's side because I know the end of the day is when my brothers leave the house, it's not guaranteed they're going to come back because they're going to be stereotyped because of the color of their skin, the kind of car they drive, the area they in, and stuff like that. So y'all fussing over mics. Y'all fussing over different things. But yet, come on, let's get together, brothers and sisters, and let's get down to the real problem. Our ancestors died. They died so we could live. They died. They wanted to vote. They wanted to have a house. They wanted to go to school with whites. They wanted to drink at that water fountain. So you know why I call us? I said we are their dreams. The dream they dreamed of, that they never seen, they died. And we are the dream today. But the sad thing, their dream turned into a nightmare. Because the end of the day is we not half as strong of what our ancestors went through. And what our ancestors was about was family, structure. Some of them didn't even couldn't read or write, but they made sure their kids had degrees. I mean, it was a father and a household. And we had to say, us women is not built like men's. Our men's is our leaders. They're our providers. We nourishers. We their helpmate. We supposed to be there for them when in time of need. After they work all day, hustle and tussle, and they come home to a peaceful house, a clean house, a nice meal. And you know what, baby? What can I do for you today? How was your day at work? That's what some of our males need to hear, you know? And not all of them against us. But a lot of this stuff need to be addressed. A lot of us sisters need to start bashing one another because the end of the day is we all are different. We all have different gifts. Some of us light skin, some of us dark skin, some of us have kinky hair, some of us have straight hair. It doesn't matter. We are all wonderful and beautiful made. And I just had to get that out because this is ridiculous. You go at the one page to another page, it's a lot of nonsense. It's a lot of bull crap on YouTube. And it talk, to me, is a lot of inverts that they never got a lot of attention. So what they do, they throw all that venom here on YouTube. So my thing is, okay, you saying all this on social media, but once you close your tablet, shut down your laptop, get off your phone, what are you doing in your community? What is you doing in your child life? How are you treating your mate? How do you treat your mother, your brother, and your sister? What words of encouragement you giving them today? Who you uplifting today? Who do you bless today? Just because I was thinking about you here, you know, I had a couple of dollars, or here, I had a pair of shoes, or here a shirt, or just a dinner, you know, a cheap dinner somewhere, you know. So that's my word today. Let's just stay positive. And we talking about the real classy sisterhood. Let's teach our babies how to dress right. Because the end of the day is, see, you want a man for your mind, not for your body. See, your looks, they goes, it deteriorate. But a mind is a terrible thing to waste if you don't use it. Like this said, if you don't use it, you lose it. And yes, we have some beautiful Black women out there, educated and smart. And there are some Black men who would love to have a beautiful Black woman by their side. Not all of them against us. So my word today is for the ones who listen in the clouds or whatever. My males, be the leader you are today. My sister, be the best you could be. Walk with your head up. Look beautiful. I don't care if you cried all night, you wipe your tears, you get dressed, you look good. Because you know what? Trouble is not going to last always. And like I always say, this is just a test. And whatever not going to break you, it's going to make you stronger. And you're going to look back at all the things you went through in life and laugh and say, wow, I made it. And that's just my words to encourage my YouTube family today. Trouble is not going to last always. Stay positive. Don't let nobody steal your joy. And I always say, when life give you lemons, make lemonades. Because you know what? You never know what you're made of until you went through something. If you look at a diamond, you won't even like a diamond. But what that diamond had to go through to look beautiful. The dirt, the fire, the stuff it had to go through. And that's you. That's you in your life. Things you're going to go through in life. Trials and tribulations. People going to come and go. People going to test you. Some people in your life for a reason or a season. You're going to think people your friends, but they're not. But anyway, what I say is keep your head up. Stay strong, my brother and my sister. Stay positive. Because you know what? This is the time that we really, really have to think about what are we going to do to make ourselves better for our family, for our loved ones. Because we know as Black people, we don't have generation wealth. Our ancestors was here to pick cotton, and they used them. And we know that. And we cannot live in the past. But we still blessed. Some of us got blessed jobs, retired at a young age and everything. And what I want to say to you, the things they did for us is priceless. The things they're still doing is priceless. Don't use that as a crutch to keep you back. Keep on going. Even some doors going to be shut in your life. Keep on knocking. Because I said what God had for you is for you. And nobody could stop your blessing. And nobody had the talent that God had given you. And maybe someone looking for a mate. God have a mate for you. Maybe someone looking for a house. That house is for you. Maybe someone need a new car. That car, you're going to get that car. Maybe someone need a job. You're going to get that job. Maybe someone needs some more money. You know, they're getting short on their bills and they're like, wow, you know, all odds against me. It's coming. At least when you expect it, it's coming. So I just want to encourage you today. You probably don't have the finest clothes. You probably not even driving the finest car. You probably not even had the finest foods you want to eat. But you know what? You're here today. You got a roof over your head. You got your health and strength. You could wash yourself up. You could dress yourself up. And you got food. It's probably not what you want, but you eating. And like I said, you blessed and you highly favored. Your eyes is open. Somebody had plans today, but they did not wake up. But you woke up. And God said his mercy is new every day. So my thing to you, my saying to you and my brothers and my sisters, keep your head up. You ain't seen nothing yet. And I always say that. Weeping may endure for night, but joy come in the morning. And like I said, you're going to look back after all this and laugh and say, wow, I never thought that this is going to happen to me. And I just want to say, stay blessed and don't let nobody steal your joy. Keep that beautiful smile and keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on encouraging, even if it feel like somebody using you. The Lord said, when you do this to the least, you doing it to me. So I'm just going to say today is, I love you with the love of the Lord. If nobody told you today you are beautiful and you are wonderful made, and have a blessed day. And thanks for coming in. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day.